You wake up while it's still quiet. The sun isn't up yet, but your mind is already moving. Maybe you sip your coffee in silence. Check the news. Scroll your phone. Or just sit with your thoughts. It's your rhythm, the one you've had for years. But lately something feels off. Your legs feel heavier. Your focus takes longer. And somehow you're already tired even before the day begins. It's easy to blame age. But after 60, your body becomes more reactive, especially in the first hour of the day. That's when blood pressure peaks, cortisol rises, and your brain is more sensitive to what you do or don't do. And the truth is, many quiet morning habits can work against your strength, memory, and energy without making a sound. The good news: you don't need to throw your mornings away. Just trade a few old patterns for new ones that work with your biology, not against it. In this video, we'll walk through 7 habits to gently let go of before 7 a.m., and 7 you can adopt to support your mind, joints, metabolism, and calm. If any of this rings true, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Either way, I'm here and we're learning together. 7 morning habits to gently let go of before 7 a.m. Let's start with one of the most common and quietest morning habits among older Americans. You wake up early like many seniors do. The house is still. The sun hasn't risen. And before your joints even warm up, your hand reaches for that familiar mug. Black coffee. No cream. No food. Just you, the steam, and maybe a quiet chair by the window. It feels like comfort, routine, strength. But over time, it might be draining more than it gives. See, after 60, your body's rhythm shifts. Cortisol, the stress hormone, naturally peaks in the early morning, and drinking black coffee on an empty stomach can spike it even higher. According to a 2022 article from Harvard Health, this sudden surge can increase inflammation, irritate the stomach lining, and disrupt blood sugar control, especially in older adults. And that matters more than ever because your body's ability to buffer those stressors softens with age. So instead of feeling energized, you might feel jittery, lightheaded, or oddly tired within an hour. The truth is, your morning cup isn't the enemy, but how you drink it matters. Try this instead. Start your morning with warm water and a pinch of sea salt. Wait 10 minutes. Then enjoy your coffee, but pair it with a little food. Something gentle. A boiled egg, a small bowl of oatmeal, even half a banana. It's not about giving up your coffee. It's about giving your body a better rhythm to receive it. But coffee isn't the only early trigger. Some mornings it starts with a headline. Here's another habit that feels harmless but often does more harm than good. You open your eyes, reach for your phone or iPad and scroll. Maybe it's the news, maybe an email, or maybe just a few headlines to catch up before breakfast. For many older Americans, especially those living alone, that screen feels like connection, like awareness, like control. But your brain doesn't see it that way. Within seconds, it's bombarded with bad news, flashing alerts, political tension, financial fear. And here's the tricky part. Your brain is most vulnerable in the first 30 minutes after waking. According to the National Institute on Aging, this transition window is when the brain's stress centers are still resetting. Flooding it with external noise can raise anxiety, tighten blood vessels, and delay the release of calming neurochemicals like serotonin. That means instead of starting calm and steady, your body enters the day already on edge before your feet even touch the floor. What can you do instead? Delay the scroll. Give yourself 20 minutes. Let your eyes adjust to natural light. Let your thoughts arrive on their own. You can still check your phone later, but give your mind a chance to wake up first without a storm waiting on the screen. And while your brain reacts to the world, your body might still be thirsty for something else. This next one is simple but surprisingly common. You wake up, stretch a little, maybe head to the bathroom, and then move straight into your routine. Coffee, emails, breakfast plans. But you forget one quiet essential thing: water. And for many older Americans, this oversight happens every single morning. The body loses water overnight through breathing light sweat and natural urine production. Yet most seniors don't feel thirsty right away. So they skip it. No harm done, right? Not quite. After 60, your thirst signal weakens even when your cells are dehydrated. That means by the time you feel parched, you may already be running low. According to Mayo Clinic experts, Mild dehydration in older adults can lead to lower blood volume, reduced oxygen to the brain, and slower circulation to the legs. You might feel dizzy, foggy, or unsteady when you stand. Not because of age, but because your body's running dry. The fix is gentle. Keep a glass of water on your nightstand, or drink half a glass as soon as you get to the kitchen. Add a pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon if plain water feels too bland. It's a small act, but for aging muscles, joints, and memory, it's one of the best ways to begin the day. Even after that first sip, many seniors make one more silent mistake. Here's a habit that many seniors follow because that's what the bottle says. You wake up, take your pills with a quick sip of water, and move on with your morning. It feels efficient, responsible, on schedule. But what if that tiny automatic act is actually making your day harder? Many common medications, especially those for blood pressure, arthritis, or osteoporosis, are harsh on an empty stomach. They may cause nausea, acid buildup, or even reduce nutrient absorption from the food you eat later. And as we age, the stomach lining becomes more sensitive and digestion slows. According to the American Geriatric Society, taking certain meds without food can lead to dizziness, blood sugar swings, and in some cases, nutrient loss that affects muscles and memory. The fix is simple but powerful. Before you take your pills, eat something small. A boiled egg, half a banana, even a few bites of toast with almond butter. It's not about breaking the rules, it's about giving your body the support it needs to handle those medications safely. If your doctor insists on taking something on an empty stomach, ask if there's an alternative time or gentler version. Because even good medicine can turn rough if your body isn't ready for it. Now imagine sitting still with all of that on an empty stomach. After taking your meds, or maybe just because it feels nice, you ease into your recliner. The TV hums softly in the background. Your body feels safe, warm still. And for many older Americans, this has become a familiar rhythm. But here's what most people don't realize: the longer you sit after waking, the harder it becomes for your blood to circulate properly, especially to your legs. During sleep, circulation slows naturally, and when you stay still after waking, that sluggish flow lingers, leading to swelling, stiffness, and sometimes even balance issues when you finally stand up. According to the CDC, prolonged morning inactivity in adults over 65 is linked to slower reaction time, reduced lower body strength, and increased fall risk later in the day. And it doesn't take hours. Even 30-45 minutes of passive sitting can start to affect your energy and coordination. You don't need to go for a jog. Just take a gentle lap around the living room. Do a few slow heel raises while brushing your teeth. Stand near the window and stretch. It's not about doing more. It's about letting your body know it's time to start moving again. Stillness has its place, but harshness has its cost too. The alarm goes off, or maybe your body just wakes on its own. You reach for the lamp, or flip the switch on the wall, and suddenly the room is flooded with bright white light. It helps you see, sure, but for your brain, it's a shock. Many older Americans don't realize this, but harsh artificial lighting, especially right after waking, can confuse your internal clock. Your eyes may adjust quickly, but your brain's circadian rhythm needs a gentler cue to start the day. According to research from the National Institute on Aging, exposure to intense indoor light immediately after waking can suppress melatonin, too quickly spike cortisol, and throw off your sleep-wake cycle for the next 24 hours. That means less focus, more fatigue, and a harder time winding down at night. And the effects add up, especially if your body is already more sensitive after 60. So what can you do instead? Use a warm, low light to start. Open the curtains slowly. Let natural light do the work if you can. Even just 10 minutes of gradual brightness can help your body wake more peacefully and support better energy and balance all day. It's a small shift, but your nervous system will feel the difference. And finally, one habit that feels peaceful but may actually delay your whole day. Your eyes are open, you're awake, but instead of getting up, you stay. Maybe it's 5 more minutes, maybe 20. Just lying there listening to the silence, staring at the ceiling, trying to gather the energy to begin. For many older Americans especially, those living alone, this has become a quiet ritual. It feels gentle, peaceful, unrushed. But here's the truth: the longer you stay in bed after waking, the more you confuse your body's sense of time. After 60, your circadian rhythm becomes more fragile. The brain relies on simple cues: movement, light, hydration, to know it's time to shift into daytime mode. When those cues are delayed, your metabolism stays sluggish, your joints remain stiff, and your mental alertness takes longer to arrive. According to sleep researchers at Johns Hopkins, lingering in bed too long after waking can actually increase daytime fatigue and worsen sleep quality the following night. So instead of staying horizontal, give yourself a reason to rise. Sit up. Stretch. Place both feet on the ground. Even if you stay seated for a few minutes, that gentle motion tells your body, the day has begun. You don't have to rush. Just rise. But enough about what to avoid. Let's talk about what to embrace. It doesn't look like much. Just a simple glass of warm water. Maybe a thin slice of lemon floating inside. A tiny pinch of sea salt swirling at the bottom. But for your body after 60, this gentle mix can be one of the most powerful ways to begin the day. It's quiet. It's easy. And it works with your biology rather than against it. Many older Americans wake up already dehydrated even if they don't feel thirsty. During the night, your body loses water through breathing and light sweating, yet your thirst reflex, like so many other signals, becomes duller with age. That's why you might feel stiff when you stand up or lightheaded as you walk to the kitchen. It's not just getting old. It could be that your cells are still waking up and they're doing it dry. Drinking warm water helps jumpstart digestion, gently warms the stomach, and signals your body to begin moving again. The lemon adds more than flavor. According to the Cleveland Clinic, lemon juice can support liver detox, stimulate bile flow, and gently alkalize the body after a long night of natural acid buildup. And that tiny pinch of sea salt. It replenishes trace minerals like magnesium, potassium, and sodium minerals that play a key role in muscle function, hydration, and steady blood pressure. Older adults in particular often have lower electrolyte reserves, especially if they're taking blood pressure or diuretic medications. And while plain water is good, many seniors find it hard to drink first thing in the morning. Warm lemon water is softer. It feels comforting, not cold or jarring. It's a habit that feels more like a ritual, one that's easy to adopt even for those who don't have much appetite in the morning. And no, you don't need to squeeze a whole lemon or add fancy ingredients. Just a slice. Just a pinch. Sip slowly. Let it sit in your stomach before coffee or food. Within a week, you may notice your digestion feels easier, your bathroom routine more regular, your brain a little clearer when you sit down with the paper or turn on the radio. Some seniors keep a small mug ready on the nightstand. Others have made it part of their breakfast rhythm, before eggs, before toast, before the first news alert. However you do it, this quiet act can set the tone for everything that follows. It says to your body, we're easing in, not rushing out. And if you've never tried it before, just start tomorrow. No pressure, no rules. Just you, a lemon slice, and a quiet cup of warmth to begin the day on your own terms. But movement matters too. It doesn't have to be a walk around the block. It doesn't need sneakers or a step counter. Just 5 minutes. 5 slow, mindful minutes of gentle movement up and down the hallway, across the porch, or even from one window to another. For many older Americans, especially those living in quiet homes or colder regions, the body tends to wake before the feet. You open your eyes, maybe sip your water, maybe take your pills, and then you sit, sometimes for 30 minutes, sometimes longer. But the truth is, after 60, your body needs a little more help to switch on. Overnight, your blood flow slows, your muscles stiffen, your balance systems, especially in the inner ear and lower limbs, become slightly disoriented. And while it's tempting to go straight from bed to recliner, that first burst of movement matters more than you think. According to the National Institute on Aging, light movement in the first 30 minutes of waking can improve circulation, reduce fall risk, and even help regulate blood sugar throughout the day. And no, we're not talking exercise. We're talking about slow, kind movement, letting your legs remember what they were made to do. Gentle heel raises while you wait for the kettle, a few shoulder rolls near the window, a slow lap around the living room, with your hands resting on the chair backs if needed. And here's what's beautiful, it's not just physical. That early motion tells your brain, I'm here, I'm safe, I'm starting. It activates your proprioception, your awareness of your body and space, which plays a critical role in preventing falls and maintaining confidence as you age. It also tells your heart to gently rise to the rhythm of the day, not to jump into it suddenly. Many seniors keep a favorite spot near a window for this. Just 5 minutes, moving with the light, letting your breath fall into sync with your steps. Some look outside while they stretch. Some put on soft music. Some pray. It's a sacred window of transition, not just from sleep to wakefulness, but from stillness to steadiness. And if you live with someone else, invite them to join. It's easier to keep a rhythm when someone's beside you, even if you're just circling the kitchen island together. The goal isn't distance. It's connection to your body, to the moment, to the new day that's quietly waiting for you to meet it. After movement comes nourishment. Breakfast doesn't need to be big, but it does need to be smart. After a night of fasting, your body, especially after 60, is craving something steady. Not sugar, not just toast, but protein. Think of it like fuel for your muscles, your metabolism, and your memory. For many older Americans, skipping breakfast or grabbing only carbs leads to a spike, then a crash. And that crash can show up as fatigue, dizziness, or brain fog sometimes before 10 a.m. According to Harvard Health, starting the day with 15-20 grams of protein helps stabilize blood sugar, preserve muscle mass, and support hormone balance as we age. You don't need a full meal. A boiled egg, half a cup of cottage cheese, plain Greek yogurt with a few berries, even a slice of turkey or tofu if you prefer savory. These gentle options feed your body without weighing it down, and if your appetite is low, just start small. Protein first, then add what feels right. Within a week, you may notice stronger mornings and steadier afternoons. And don't forget the mind. You've moved your body, you've had a bite to eat. But don't forget the part of you that sets the tone for everything else, your mind. Before the day begins to pull at your attention, give yourself just 60 seconds. Sit or stand. Place a hand on your chest. And breathe slow, deep, and steady. 4 breaths is all it takes. Or if you prefer, just close your eyes and think of one thing you're thankful for. A warm bed. A friend. The sunlight through the curtain. These tiny moments create a powerful shift. According to researchers at UCLA, practicing calm breathing or focused gratitude in the morning can lower blood pressure, reduce cortisol, and increase activity in the brain's emotional regulation centers. And for older adults, this means better mood control, steadier focus, and even stronger immune responses. It doesn't need to be formal, no journaling, no apps, just presence, just pause. The world can wait 1 more minute. And in that minute, your nervous system gets the message: I'm safe. I'm steady. I'm ready. Some nutrients go best in the morning. Coffee isn't the problem, it's how and when you drink it. For many older adults, that first sip feels like a morning anchor, but if it comes before food, it may do more harm than good. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive to stress signals, and black coffee on an empty stomach can spike cortisol, irritate the gut, and send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. That's why so many seniors feel jittery or lightheaded an hour after their morning cup and then tired again by mid-morning. According to a 2022 Harvard study, pairing coffee with a small amount of protein or fat helps slow caffeine absorption, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce gastric irritation. It also supports steadier energy without the crash. So instead of sipping solo, enjoy your coffee with breakfast. Even something small, a slice of toast with almond butter or half a boiled egg. Your brain stays clearer, your body stays calmer, and the coffee still tastes just as good, maybe even better. Let light join the rhythm. You don't need to go outside. You don't even need to step off the porch. Just walk to the window. Pull the curtain back. Let the morning light touch your face. For many older Americans, especially those in colder states or living alone, it's easy to let days begin in dim light. Just a lamp or the glow of the TV. But your body was designed to sync with the sun. And after 60, that connection becomes more important than ever. Natural light isn't just about vision. It tells your brain what time it is. It resets your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, helping you wake fully and sleep more deeply later that night. According to the National Sleep Foundation, even 10 minutes of morning light can improve alertness, lower blood pressure, and help regulate hormones like melatonin and cortisol. And for seniors who often struggle with disrupted sleep or early waking, that daily cue is powerful medicine, no prescription needed. It's also good for your bones and heart. Morning light signals your skin to start vitamin D production even through a window. And while it's true that older adults produce less vitamin D from sunlight than younger people, every bit helps, especially in winter months when many seniors experience seasonal fatigue, brain fog, and joint aches without realizing the root cause. You don't need to chase the sun. Just sit in your favorite chair by the window. Enjoy your tea or breakfast where the light naturally falls. If it's warm enough, step outside for a few breaths. Let the sunlight wrap around your shoulders like an old friend. You might notice your thoughts feel lighter, your posture a little taller. It's not magic. It's biology gently supported by habit. And if you live somewhere gray, don't worry. Overcast light still counts. What matters is giving your eyes, your brain a clear, natural cue. It's morning. You're safe. You're alive. It's time. And for the heart, just 1 minute. You've moved. You've eaten. You've let the light in. But there's one more part of your morning worth tending to, the part that connects you to something beyond yourself. It doesn't have to be big. Just one line, one thought, one message. Maybe you write it down in a notebook that lives on your kitchen counter. Or maybe you pick up your phone and send a short text, thinking of you. Hope you're okay today. Remembered your laugh this morning. For many older Americans, especially those whose children live in other states or whose spouse has passed, mornings can feel quietly lonely. There's the silence, yes, but also the feeling of being unseen, unneeded. Writing even a single sentence helps shift that. It gives shape to your thoughts. It helps your brain process the emotions that often feel too vague to name. And when you send a message, no matter how small, you remind someone else that they're not alone either. According to research from the University of California, seniors who practice light journaling or intentional connection each morning report lower levels of anxiety, improved memory recall, and greater overall life satisfaction. It doesn't need to be a deep letter. Even noting what you saw outside your window, a bird, the sky, the frost, can bring you into the present. It's a way of saying, I'm here. I'm still part of this world. And when you send that energy outward through kindness, memory, or attention, it tends to come back to you in unexpected ways. If you're not a writer, that's okay. No one's reading it. The point isn't grammar or storytelling. It's presence. It's rhythm. It's honoring the small voice inside that still wants to share. So whether it's pen to paper or fingers on a screen, take a moment to reach even softly. A single sentence can bring warmth. A reply can brighten your whole morning. And over time, those small words can become a thread, a sense of connection, of routine, of quiet joy. Small things done daily can ripple into strength. You've lived through rushed mornings, tight knees, a racing mind before the day even begins. But maybe your body hasn't been slowing down. Maybe it's just been asking for a softer start, one that works with your rhythm, not against it. Just one habit. That's all it takes to begin. Sip slowly. Stretch gently. Step into your morning with kindness. If something in this video gave you hope, leave A in the comments. Save it. Share it with someone who needs a quieter way to begin again. Because you're not falling behind. You're just learning a new way forward.